Well, hello everybody. Welcome to P.B.M. Money. This video will be our monthly installment of the stock purchases we made for the month of August. And I got to tell you, it's been a really weird month. As I've been saying in other videos, my stocks, I don't watch the market, I watch my stocks, and they've been trading sideways now for almost 4 months. So, as I did in my mid-month video when I brought to you what the stocks I was looking for, I had no idea what I was going to do. So, a couple of days before I made our purchase, I had pretty much decided what I was going to do. I couldn't find any stocks that I was looking at that fit what I wanted to do. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to find a combination of growth plus dividend for the long term. I didn't really see any that had any growth potential. Like I said, everything I looked at was trading sideways. So then I thought, okay, when I looked, Ethereum was way down. My plan was to buy the dip on Ethereum on the ministry account, and then on my account I was just going to hold cash. Also, another thing that we changed this month is because of the ministry's rental house being rented, we've upped the amount that we put into the market from $200 to $300 a month, and my account for now is at $400. So I was going to put $300 in Ethereum, and I was going to leave $400 in cash. That was my plan. So I go to do that. Ethereum shot up. Okay? And I actually started making money on Ethereum. So I couldn't buy the dip. So then I thought, so then I spent that night going back over every single stock that I own in both accounts, plus revisiting all the stocks that I had been looking at, which was around 30 stocks. And I couldn't find anything. So I went into the day that I was supposed to purchase, still not having any idea what I was looking at. And when I pulled up my Robinhood account, I noticed that one of my stocks had gone down pretty significantly, and it was a stock called Annaly Investments. Now, Annaly is a investment company that invests in commercial and residential real estate. And my average cost was around $8.50-ish per share, and it was down to $8.59 a share. Now, it wasn't below my average cost, which is usually my threshold. However, the dividend rate had gone from just over 9 to now over 10. And I thought, okay, and they pay monthly, by the way. Now, I know what you're saying. Why is the dividend rate so high? Well, there is a rule for investment companies in real estate that they have to disperse 90% of their income. So the inverse is true for investment companies. The higher the dividend rate, the more money they're making. So when it went up, and I thought, oh, and the stock went down, the combination of both of those in my mind was like buying the dip. So I went back over the numbers right then and there. And the price to earnings ratio was 3.69. That's outstanding. What that says is that the stock is a bargain. Based on the amount of money that that company makes, and compared to the price of the stock, it's a bargain. 3.69 price to earnings ratio. The 52-week high was $9.69. I bought it for $8.59. And the low was $6.92. So I bought it about in the middle, but I locked in a better dividend rate. The dividend was 10.37. It went from 9.17 to 10.37. The earnings went up. So now my average cost on Annaly is $8.52 a share, when the high was $9.64 and the low was $6.92. My average on that stock, which, by the way, I owned that stock before, if I didn't say that. So both of my accounts owned some Annaly. So I went in and I just put everything on Annaly because it was the only play that I had. I mean, it was either buy what I considered to be a dip on a stock that was paying monthly dividends, or just buy something random or hold cash. And I thought, if the market goes up and I'm holding cash, next month it's going to be worse. If the market goes down, okay. But remember, I dollar cost average. I'm not timing the market. That's why I want to buy on a certain day, and I want to buy whatever's there. That way, sometimes I'll buy high, sometimes I'll buy low, but on the long run, it ought to be okay. And it just so happened at the very last minute this month, we got lucky and Annaly came through. Now, of course, I checked this morning, less than 24 hours later, and the stock is down another 10 cents. Of course it is. I bought it, so it goes down. Who knew? Which, by the way, speaking of odd things, I made an observation, and it seems to be true every day that I check, which is once a day. They say, and by they I mean people that are supposed to be watching cryptocurrencies, that they are supposed to be an alternative for hedges against the market. And the top two are Bitcoin and Ethereum. Well, we own Ethereum. And I can tell you this. Ethereum follows the pricing of my stocks almost to a T. So when the stocks go up, Ethereum goes up proportionally. When it goes down, Ethereum goes down proportionally. It has nothing to do with inflation. It's being bought and sold like a stock, which has been my theory all along, and now the numbers are there to prove it. And in case you don't remember what I said about cryptocurrencies, I think the real definition of cryptocurrencies is it is an idea digitalized for the computer, monetized like a stock for the purpose of generating income. That's what I think cryptocurrency is. And the way the Ethereum is moving is proving that point perfectly, because it's following the price of my stocks almost to the T. But anyway, we'll address that again sometime in the future, I'm sure. So the purchase that we made for both accounts in the month of August, after uncertainty all the way up to the last minute, was we put both accounts, we increased our share in Annaly Investment Company. $309, because I did have some investment income there. $309 from the ministry account, and $390 some on my account. Both of it went to Annaly Investment Company. Well, that's about all I wanted to say. You guys have a great day, a great week, and happy investing.